this one. I see why you wanted
Rip
to
Kick is now following Twitch. So I'm gonna say it real quick, but fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm happy now. Kick is no longer able to support lingerie, underwear, pasties, G-strings, thongs, and micro bikinis / sexual sub goals, sexual suggestive pose, close-up cams due to requirements set forth by, drumroll please, Google Play and Apple App Store. We kindly request your understanding, cooperation, and aligning with these requirements.
Okay, hold up. I was going to do a thong stream on Kick. What the hell?
Not today. You're not now. You're just $1 late and a day short.
Okay,
Or is that
so
a day late and $1 short? Anyway, you know what I mean. I don't English well.
yeah. But I will say this. Regardless of the reason, like, lingerie, all that I don't care about that. That'll be gone in a month.
They're gonna have the same Twitch problems before too long. Because
No,
we're
they
gonna
already
get
do.
into that too.
They already do, and I'm sure somebody's getting blown just like the Twitch staff, but that's besides the point. They are doing this, and they're trying to say it's Google Play and Apple App Store. Bullshit. Bullshit. They're doing this because of Amazon. AWS owns both of their asses because nobody else has put this out. That's on Google and all that. So what's the element that is similar here? AWS backs both of these. They run on AWS. Amazon has both of them by the balls. You can't convince me that this isn't Google or the App Store. This is, for one reason or another, Amazon came down on both of them. And Kick can't really fucking do anything now because they're under the boot of AWS.
Yeah, now they say Google Play, Apple, blah blah blah. We know it's definitely AWS. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it because Twitter X still exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of other things that still exist that probably shouldn't. But yeah, this is totally definitely from AWS. This is Amazon. Amazon owns Twitch. Amazon also owns Kick. Who would have thunk it? Now, of course, Twitch is having its own set of issues once again. But it was just a matter of time because when we first looked into Kick, I remember going through there, saw powered by AWS, and then me and Chad were like, "Oh, this is Twitch Lite.
This is Twitch.
It's just a matter of time." It's green Twitch.
Somebody made that meme. I remember seeing a meme where it was a Scooby-Doo meme where they're unmasking the villain, and they it's instead of the villain's face, it's the Kick logo, and then they go to unmask it, and the next segment down, it's the Twitch logo. I was like, yeah,
unmasking Twitch, and there's Kick.
No, they unmask Kick, and there's Twitch.
But yeah, I mean, the second all that happened, it was pretty easy to call this one. Like, it was almost like you could see the future.
But it's almost like this Twitch already happened once before with another platform.
Yeah, and it's funny because I talked about it and I laid out why, right? I laid out all the reasons why. We saw what happened to Parler and everyone else all the way up to this point. And I laid it out and I was told, you don't know what you're talking about, that they're unrelated, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. And it's like, they have one common denominator, and that is AWS. I can guarantee, bet money that this would happen. And what the fuck did happen? It finally happened. It was just a matter of time.
Yep.
But Twitch has its own set of issues right now because you know why? That is
Same thing.
go.
Dude,
Shoot, where did it
no,
go?
dude, you're just on it. Left.
No, I'm looking for something
Oh,
specific.
oh,
This right now is the new Twitch meta.
oh, yeah.
All right. And I saw another one of this where it was, somebody's butt with green underwear on. But this is now the current new meta on Twitch. Because hoes are going to hoe.
Jesus Christ, there is nothing going on between those eyes.
But yeah.
Like there is
And
nothing
as a
behind those eyes.
result, Twitch has been forced to once again update their community guidelines again. Oh, but our community guidelines have are designed to help make Twitch a welcoming place. Content on Twitch is always evolving, and we want to make sure our rules work as intended and keep up with emerging behaviors. You know what? I think this should be just now a game at this point to see what the hoes do on Twitch next, or what the hoes do next on Twitch. To
We should
get
take a
past
bet
the
on how long
guidelines.
this lasts.
I mean, we should, yeah, we should be resetting the clock. Just shit, wrong button.
But by the way, I want to see. This was on March 27th, 2024, 1:51 p.m. Go back to the other one. When was that posted?
Which one?
The kick one.
Let's see. March 28th.
28th. A day difference, not even 24 hours. Wouldn't you know it? Why would Kick change their policy a day after Twitch? It's almost
they have the same parent company.
Yep.
Oh, anyway, we content on Twitch, blah blah blah. When needed, we make up updates to our rules to capture these shifts in behaviors, and so it's clear to the community what is allowed. Starting on Friday, March 29th, content that focuses on out child.
Dad,
Yes.
there's a bump right.
Okay. Anyway, focusing on intimate body parts for a prolonged period of time will not be allowed. Okay, so starting Friday, March 29th. Sorry, I got cut off mid-sentence because I had a little one in here.
Okay.
Content that focuses on intimate body parts for prolonged periods of time will not be allowed. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure they have a they already have a rule about bikini tops.
They do.
Not, when not in, like, on the beach or something. Because they have exceptions to all these rules for IRL streamers. And it's like, well, what if we're on the beach? Well, okay, if you're on the beach. And then you had people green screening beaches behind them. And I'm like, guys, come on now. Stop doing that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they already have a rule that bars this. But you also know they're not going to ban her for more than 3 days if they did. We've included additional detail and definitions in our community guidelines link below. I remember when this section was smaller.
Well, if they use common sense, but now they just
They're having to add to it constantly.
let me rephrase that. If they actually went through with their fucking bans and didn't go, oh well, 3 days.
Yeah, I know. To ensure content on Twitch is appropriate for diverse audiences, certain sexual conduct is prohibited regardless of the medium used to create it, digital or non-digital. for you VTubers. Anyway, users are prohibited from broadcasting, uploading, soliciting, offering, and linking to pornographic content. Well, this is why they use Linktree, and then they have the Linktree, and Twitch doesn't ban Linktree, which they should. Anyway, for examples, you may
Yeah.
not show, offer, or promote content warning. Explicit simulation, fictional and implied, blah, blah, blah. I can't read some of this stuff out because the walls are kind of thin. But yeah, you can read. If you're not looking, pause and read something. But yeah, I accidentally showed content that was explicit. With my will my account be suspended? Accidentally? What is that? Pulling a Vosh at this point? As owner of your account, it's entirely your responsibility to ensure that anything shared on your account abides by Twitch terms of service, community guidelines. If you are unsure if a link, photo, video, or other content, blah blah blah, we suggest you review it privately before airing it. That's why we have dual monitor setups, guys, and some of us have even more than that. Anyway,
Yeah.
but it was Vosh, right? Who had their oopsie recently. And I'm pretty sure he streams on Twitch, doesn't he? I don't think he got banned. So to answer that question real quick, if I accidentally show content, here's the answer. If you are a big streamer or a woman, there's a good chance you will not get a ban. If anything, you might get a 3-day ban max, but you'll be allowed to come back to the site. If you're anybody else, though, one of the filthy plebs, you will see yourself permanently banned for life. But yeah. And the same thing goes for adult nudity, too. If you accidentally expose yourself, it's usually about a 3 to 7 day ban temporarily. Unless you're a filthy pleb, then you will be banned for life. Yeah, and if you break the attire rules, if you happen to be a female caster, again, it's maybe a 3-day ban at max, which then you'll celebrate your 3-day weekend, of course, on Twitter X and stuff, and then you'll be allowed to come back. But if you're one of the filthy plebs, it is a ban for life.
Yep.
That's the answers to all of these, actually. If you accidentally violate one, I mean, you can straight up get rammed on stream, and it's usually about a 3-day ban if you're female, especially one of the higher ranking ones. But for the rest of us plebs, it is a permanent ban.
And we know why, because we know why, because the person ramming that woman was probably staff.
Anyway. But yeah, Twitch changes. That is freaking hilarious. Twitch changes, and now we got Kick doing the same. Looks like Apple and Google Play are cracking hard on this one.